Welcome back to our channel, World of Coins. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare Abraham Lincoln penny coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them because it could make you a millionaire overnight. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and this one is sure to leave you speechless. If you're sitting on a United States 1-cent coin from 1973 with an S mint mark, then hold on tight, because you might be holding something worth a small fortune. Yes, you heard that right, a coin worth thousands of dollars, maybe even more than you could ever imagine. Now, most of us are familiar with the penny, that small, often overlooked coin in our pockets. But not all pennies are created equal, and the 1973 S mint mark is one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in modern history. Let's dig deeper into what makes this little coin so incredibly valuable. In 1973, the U.S. Mint struck billions of pennies, but only a very small percentage of them were minted in San Francisco with the S mint mark. That's where the rarity begins. Most of the 1973 pennies you find out there were minted in Philadelphia or Denver, so if you come across a 1973 penny with the S mint mark, you're already holding a piece of history. But here's where things get really interesting. The 1973 S pennies are especially rare because of a significant error that happened during the minting process. You see, a number of these coins were produced with a double die error, meaning the design was struck twice on the coin, creating a visible and noticeable doubling effect. This is a huge deal in the world of coin collecting because error coins are some of the most valuable and hard-to-find specimens out there. This double die error is one of the main reasons that the 1973 S penny is in such high demand among collectors. If you happen to find one with this error in near-perfect condition, it could be worth far more than just a few cents. In fact, many of these double-die 1973 S pennies have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auction, especially those that have been carefully preserved. Now, it's important to note that not all 1973 S pennies are worth a fortune. The condition of the coin plays a massive role in determining its value. A coin that's been worn down from years of circulation won't bring in the same kind of money as one that's been kept in pristine condition. So, if you think you might have a 1973 S penny lying around, make sure to check its condition closely. A coin that's been carefully stored, with no visible damage or heavy wear, is much more valuable. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon a 1973 S penny with the double die error and in exceptional condition, you're looking at a coin that could fetch up to $98,000, that's right, $98,000 for a single penny. Imagine finding one of these rare coins in your pocket change or collection. It's not every day that a small, seemingly insignificant coin can turn out to be worth so much. So, if you've got a stash of old pennies, or if you just happen to find a 1973 S coin in your change, take a moment to check it carefully. You could be sitting on a rare treasure that's worth a small fortune. Top 2, we're talking about a coin that could have you sitting on a small fortune. You won't believe it, but that seemingly ordinary 1-cent coin from 1979 could be worth far more than you imagine. Stick around because by the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much this tiny coin could be worth, and it might just blow your mind. So, what makes the 1979 1-cent coin so special? Let's start by saying that it's not just the typical penny you see every day. While most of us are familiar with pennies that have circulated for decades, this particular 1979 penny carries some extraordinary value. But here's the kicker, finding one of these coins in good condition is incredibly rare, and it's this rarity that makes it so desirable for collectors. First, let's talk about why the 1979 penny is important in the first place. The U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies in 1979, but some of these coins were struck with very unusual features that make them extremely valuable. One of the most notable errors from this year is the double die error, a minting mistake where the design is struck twice on the coin. This results in a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and numbers. If you come across a 1979 penny with this double die error, congratulations. You're holding a coin that is highly coveted by collectors all over the world. But wait, there's more. The 1979 penny is also unique because of the way the US Mint transitioned between different designs during that time. As you may know, the design of the US penny has evolved over the years, and in 1979, there was a change in how the coins were struck, with some featuring a more distinct appearance. This change led to variations in the minting process, and when combined with the double die error, you get a rare and highly desirable coin that collectors would pay top dollar for. Now, let's get into the real treasure, the condition of the coin. Just like any collectible item, the value of the 1979 penny is heavily influenced by how well it has been preserved. Coins that have been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition are much rarer than those that have been worn down through years of circulation. The more wear and tear on the coin, the less valuable it becomes. However, if you manage to find a 1979 penny in near-perfect condition, especially with the double die error, you're looking at a serious payday. So, how much could you sell a 1979 penny for if you find one in excellent condition, with that rare double die error or unique minting variation? Well, hold on to your hats because some of these rare 1979 pennies have sold for a staggering $55,000, that's right, $55,000 for a single penny. Imagine that, a small coin that might have been sitting in your pocket or change jar could be worth a small fortune. It's hard to believe that something so tiny could carry such value, but that's the magic of rare coins. They carry a piece of history, and when you find the right one, you could end up with a treasure. So, here's the big takeaway: if you have any 1979 pennies lying around, take a closer look at them. If it's a double die error, or in great condition, it could be worth thousands of dollars. And remember, the condition is everything. Well-preserved coins are where the true value lies. Top 3 and last lucky coin, if you have it. Imagine reaching into your pocket and finding a single penny, just an ordinary 1-cent coin, right? Well, what if I told you that the 1981 United States 1-cent coin could actually be worth a small fortune? Yes, you heard that right, a coin that's worth far more than just its face value. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you might be searching through your change for this rare and valuable penny. Now, most of us don't give much thought to pennies. They're the smallest, most common coins we encounter in our daily lives. But the 1981 penny is an exception, especially when it comes to collectors. What makes this particular year so special? Let's dive into the details. In 1981, the US Mint was churning out billions of pennies, but only a small portion of them were struck with an incredibly rare and valuable error. That's right, some 1981 pennies feature a unique mistake, one that can make them highly coveted by collectors. The error we're talking about is the double die variety. This occurs when the coin is struck more than once during the minting process, causing a visible doubling of the design. For pennies, this means that the letters and numbers on the coin, especially the Liberty and In God We Trust inscriptions, are doubled, but not every 1981 penny has this error, and that's what makes finding one so exciting. The double die error is rare enough to make certain 1981 pennies incredibly valuable, especially if they've been kept in excellent condition. Imagine having a coin that's been carefully preserved over the years, just waiting to be discovered and valued by the right person. Well, that's what we're talking about here. A coin with the right error and in the right condition can be worth far more than most people think. So, how do you know if your 1981 penny is worth a fortune? Well, the most important factor is the condition. Most pennies from 1981 are heavily worn from being used in daily transactions, which significantly reduces their value. However, if you happen to find one that's in pristine condition, especially with that double die error, you're holding something rare. Coins that have been kept in uncirculated or near mint condition are worth far more because they haven't been damaged by years of handling. Now, let's talk about the price. The 1981 double die error penny has been known to fetch some serious cash at auctions, especially if it's in top-notch condition. So, what could you get for one of these rare coins? If you're lucky enough to find a 1981 penny with the double die error, it could be worth $49,000, that's right, $49,000 for a single penny. Can you believe it? A small, everyday coin could turn out to be worth a small fortune, simply because it's a rare error and has been kept in great shape. So, the next time you find a 1981 penny, take a moment to inspect it closely. You just might be holding on to something incredibly valuable without even knowing it. If you're a coin collector or just curious about how much your spare change could be worth, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. Thanks for watching, and remember, your next treasure could be hiding in your pocket.